Oh, those souls, they be tormenting, but welcome back, everybody, because we are going to be continuing our adventure. Hey, this is where I left off last time that I did the little after the save. I came down here to check out what this part we missed was, and I once again cleared this enemy without getting hit. I managed to, like, juke this crawly, spitty lad, and I got into this corner and I got this awesome first aid kit, so that's a really good resource to have. Apart from that, now we can continue where we left off last time. So we investigated a bunch of the basement, and we cleared this corridor with a couple spitty lads, and we accessed the main hall. But what we need to get to is the morgue. There was something we needed to get there. My brain just completely blanked out, but there was something we needed to get there. Something about this scalpel, I think? Look, well, first of all, last time we dicked around on the west wing of the second floor. We did some shenanigans with a giant freaking bolt to, like, make the fuse box work. We participated in a crazy resurrection ritual to bring a scary knife hand guy to life, just so we could pick up the scalpel that the body was lying on. That was a little wacky. We met the creepy father guy again. Oh, creepy. I don't know. He seems nice enough, but okay, he's a little creepy. He's just hanging around here, being nonchalant about everything. Yes, and I think he was the guy who advised us to go to the morgue. Although now my memory blanks on what exactly we're going to find there. We've been dicking around here in the sewers, where apparently someone's lived here. We got this new mechanic where we can light these candles to provide us the light we need to fight these monsters. And I'm just going to really quickly comment that I love that mechanic, honestly. And I don't even have any good explanations. Like, I don't even know if that's, like, objectively good game design, but I enjoy playing around with the like, light and shadow effects and everything. In general, it's just really lovely looking, everything. Oh, here was a candle. Oh, this time we could have lit this and drawn the guy over here as well. Okay. Lesson learned. But just something about, like, if you're in, like, darkness and just, like, lighting candles is incredibly addicting. I don't know why. And honestly, the converse is also true. Like, games like Thief or Metro, where you have the option to put out lights, also kind of fun. I don't know why, but it just is an enjoyable mechanic. So, okay, nothing here. Okay. And the one thing I'll mention is Dark Souls 2, right? I'm kind of an apologist for that game because I really enjoy Dark Souls 2. A lot of ways I don't know why, because it's got issues. Hey, we missed a diary last time. Oh my goodness. I'm glad we came back here then. It's got issues for sure, the Dark Souls 2. And I guess on some measure it probably is the least good of the three, but, like, I really enjoy its vibes. And I really enjoy the torch mechanic where you're going around lighting, like, torches in it. You're, like, lighting sconces and braziers and stuff. I don't know, I really enjoy it. I love when you get done with the first level, the things betwixt, and you look back on, like, that one, like, big open area and all the places are lit. And it's a weird, I think it's indicative of the weird production of 2, is that mechanic disappears fairly quickly into the game. Like, there's, like, a few more areas in the early part of the game where you can light things up. And then there's that sewer area where the mechanic actually is necessary because you're in, like, really dark areas adventuring. And I really like that level because of the interplay. But then, like, it's barely there for, like, the last 3/4, maybe even 4/5 of the video game. You really don't light stuff anymore in Dark Souls 2. And it doesn't serve a huge purpose apart from the one ridiculous lighting the big windmill. That of course is kind of goofy, but I really like doing it, and I kind of would have enjoyed there being more of it later in the game, even if it has no, like, real purpose apart from providing light. You know, I would have enjoyed it. Now this game, it actually serves a purpose. It gives us the light we need to fight monsters. So in this one, it's even better than Dark Souls 2, for sure. This lighting spots mechanic, and I hope we get a little bit more of it at least, so it's not just confined here into the dark sewers. Yeah. Anyway, let's read this diary. This is it's from William Wildberger. We are now at .02, 1971. I think this was Maria's first pregnancy happened here. Yes, indeed, that's what they're talking about here. Maria has lost another child. This is the third. I do not know how I'll find the strength not to falter, but I must be strong for both of us. Maria's condition worsens by the day. Her body may be damaged, but it is her mind that worries me most. She says not a word, and her eyes have stopped reacting when exposed to light. Oh yeah, we read an entry where she had turned into like some creepy ghoul monster in the bed. I remember that, but I thought that happened later than 1970. She no longer recognizes me and startles when I try to draw close. Oftentimes, she is so disoriented that she screams and breaks everything in her path. I can stop her only with an injection. I know that Maria, my Maria, is somewhere inside that damaged body. She worsens. Today, I witnessed an awful sight as I entered her room. She stood in a pool of blood, lashing her own back with a whip. I grabbed her by the wrists, but she fought back while screaming at the top of her lungs. Oh, that sounds like her trauma from, like, her father. Sounds like what might be going on there, because her father punished her corporally. Ooh, not great. I called in a paramedic to help me sedate her and put stitches across her entire back. How could she do this to herself? Sorry, I was distracted for a moment. What goes on inside her head? At least tonight she will sleep soundly. By God, what have I done? Maria, will you ever forgive me? This was the 5th of January, huh? By the way, William Wildberger's diary is also written in Spanish, apparently. It's a curious detail, but okay, why the heck not? Now I'm wondering if, like, this isn't actually, like, Maria isn't actually supposed to be, like, Hispanic, or if this is just the developers of the game. I think the developers were from, like, were they from Peru or Chile? Somewhere around there, if I read correctly. So I wonder if this is just an Easter egg from the developers to put all this Spanish text here. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. This is the super old entry that's about his father and him sneaking around. Oh, here's like actual text in English for some reason. So what year? This doesn't actually say what year this is. This is a mystery. Maria was getting really sick for a while, and then no mention of the date, and everything's turning out fine. The birth date is 71, so that's a year later from... Or not even a year later. Oh my God, what the heck happened at that point? But months, it's like 8 months later after the one, my God, what did I do entry. Yes, so, okay, weird. And then there's here, 1980 is when, right, 10 years after the, yeah, okay, I'm just trying to keep track of the timeline here. Oh, there's also a map there. Should I really quickly take a look at that? Also, there's one more thing I want to look at, though, really quickly. I want to take a look at Maria's diary. What are the dates in Maria's diary? 63 is when she came out about the punishment that her father gave her. 67 is when they were resting in the... Did I ever read this part? Hold on. I read we are going to have a baby and I felt sick. Did I ever read this page? William took the rest of the day off. He acted like a child, laughing and speaking of the future, holding my hand the whole time. That noise we heard that noise we heard at night. No, that night we heard a noise coming from underground. It sounded like metal being struck over and over. We could not find sleep until early morning. Okay, that's mysterious. So 67 was when she lost the baby. That's one of the first babies I guess she lost. This is okay. This is all 67. But here's an entry from 1970, which is apparently when she was getting really sick. I think. So I'm not quite sure. Like, she was starting to be delirious and like sickly and stuff. I'm not sure how the timeline meets up there. Oh, just a second, everybody. Pardon moi for the break there. At the moment. Excuse me? What an awful place to die. I guess I'm glad I checked out that corner. Okie doke. Okay, I think this linked up to here, but the path is blocked. So we can probably wrap around and open this up from the other side, actually. Let's go check it out. Well, I'm glad I walked into that corner, I guess. Glad is doing a lot of work there, the term, because we missed that on the first go. Wacky upside-down crucifix there. It's a mood, I guess. This is where the body came out, though. I remember this spook. We got everything here, I'm pretty sure, including this metal dial with a bunch of symbols on it. Really, really, really not remembering what that's used for. And I mentioned this before, but I'm starting to get a little, like, worried about all the stuff I'm supposed to keep track of. So I hope we don't get stuck again. Because it'll be even more stuck than that time I missed that one, like, light, you might recall. The one red glowing light, yeah. But this might just be because there's so much to keep track of if this keeps up that I get a little lost on what to do. Anyway, this links up to the main hall, yes? And here's these guys I killed. Didn't I kill 2 of you? Yes, I did. I fled from him and then... Nice, more nails. I've been using the shotgun, though. I wonder if I should switch back. Oh, I probably should, because I'm like, okay, we got 2 stacks now. Probably kill a few enemies with the nail gun, though, just to, like, save on shotgun shells. But shotgun's nice to kill these guys by a single shot, you know? Oh, there's a generator symbol there. Oh! Well, that's a problem. It's too dangerous to step into this water. Oh, I wonder what I can do to deal with that. Do you suppose if I go back to shut off the power on the other side in the basement? Because that sign was there as a bit of a clue. Do you think that could actually solve the problem? Because now we can't actually go to the morgue. Man, this is not a great opening of the episode. Like, we're like 15 minutes in and I've only now gotten to where I got left off, only to be like, I cannot progress. At least the game's kind enough not to let us walk in there and die if we go in there. I was gonna comment that we need to now be careful because we're now at a part that I haven't fought monsters in yet, so we need to be prepared for new challenges, but that didn't happen. Anyway, only thing I can think of right now is maybe go and turn off the power downstairs in the other side of the basement. Maybe. Let's see, how did I... We came through here, so we go this way. Okay, I had to remind myself real quickly. The other option is I try and figure out what I use this metal dial for. Could it actually go here? Nothing happens. Because these doors with the wacky symbols, there might be some of those... There might be geometric shapes. I can't remember all of them. This was the Ancient Aliens door. But there might be one that's also... Oh boy, okay, hold on. I think we are forced to confrontation, and it's the Slash guy. so I do want to pull out my shotgun. Oh, God. Oh. My mistake there was ow. Well, first of all, I got slashed. Ah, thank you. My mistake there was to stop the reload manually. I really should have just gone in the menu, reloaded, and then shot that guy. Whoops. The worst part is we might not have had to come down here, and I might not have needed to kill that guy at all, but... yeah, I don't know. The fact that there was a sign with a picture of the generator there, right there at the spot, as if to remind you about this this thing, I feel like that's a clue, right? So I wonder if I can just... okay. Yeah, that button actually... see, this leads credence to my theory, because they actually put a button here, a separate button to stop this machine. I did... yeah, I tapped that a long time ago to no avail. That button back when we came here the first time, so it was a button to stop the generator this whole time. Okay. The only problem is now it's deathly dark, and on top of that, okay, it's dark here too. Great. I hope no new monsters spawn here. That would be so awful. We can't even fight anybody right now in these conditions. Well, anyway, yeah, now these doors are locked again, but I think we pretty much cleared those rooms rather thoroughly, I guess. So it might be fine. Oh god, why did the lights go out like that? Okay. Oh geez, the lights are out all the way here, huh? Wow, that really did, like, affect every place. Goodness. I kind of want to go and put the power back on as soon as possible. This is really annoying. Okay, well, anyway. Let's go. Yeah, this thing was here as a little... there we go. Ah, perfect. The simplest answer was the right one. This should turn off the dangerous electricity. Oh, okay, so now we can go put the... well, this is a bit of a back and forth, but let's do it. Okay, yeah. I'm glad I thought logically for once again. Is stare at that sign with the generator there. I wonder, I really do wonder, because someone might accuse that of being, like, too big of a clue. Like, too much, shall we use the term hand-holding, perchance? I wonder, because I'm not a very smart person. If that sign hadn't been there, I wonder how long it would have taken me to go test turning off the generator, right? I wonder if I would have worked it out. I can imagine without that sign, it could have been like, ooh, well, I gotta figure out what to do with this, this dial now. Gotta go around and use that instead, because maybe that'll, like, turn off the power somehow. You know, and I think I would have, at some point, I probably would have been like, what if I just tried to turn off the power, like, here? Could that work? And then I would have probably, it would have been probably like 15, 20 minutes of running around headlessly. And I probably would have been like, oh, come on! Bah. But yeah, now I'm just wondering, would the problem then be in me on not thinking the easy answer of just turn off the power, or would it have been a problem with the game? Game to, you know, not telegraph it with that sign. I don't know, just food for thought. Like, where it's a continuous question of like, where does the fault lie in the game not like being clear enough with its like clues and everything, or and its like explanations of mechanics, or is there a problem with the user, so to speak, not thinking critically? I don't know. All I know is this back and forth was a little obnoxious, but I appreciate all this light. I did say I appreciated playing around with the light and darkness and lighting these candles, but I also appreciate having a lot of light in this spooky mansion. Alright, now let's review the map one more time. We should be about here, so the morgue is over there to the left, but over here should be a path we can open up to wrap around if need be. Just gotta play it careful, I'm a little worried. Oh, and also a diary again. Oh, a newspaper. Fugitive patient. From 1982. This is quite a bit later in the, like, timeline. A patient with the initials HBP has disappeared. He was at the hospital recovering from a self-inflicted gunshot on his stomach to avoid jail time. The event happened just after a fifth body was discovered on his property. HBP. No clue who that could be, but also, who writes a newspaper article like that? How is it that we don't know who this person is? Why would they leave just like a tantalizing clue like that instead of just saying who the person is? The police are continuing to search for the fugitive in the immediate area around the hospital. This is the third case where a rape and murder suspect has managed to escape these facilities. Until now, the police have been unable to locate any suspects who escaped on previous occasions. Wait, I'm sorry. There are potential rapists and murderers, 3 of them, on the loose? How does that keep happening? And how is nothing being done about it? What? It's ridiculous. Anyway, this is that door, I think. Yeah, here we are. Looped back. No treasures, apparently. Huh. Yeah, no. No, okay. Alright, well. Let's go to the morgue. Yeah, I was gonna say, just watch, the music is gonna get somehow even creepier. Let's really quickly review how big the morgue is. It's a pretty big area, and there's a B hatch, so that's gonna get over there to the meeting room, I believe, now that I understand these letters. So let's just play it cool. A trash pile. It smells awful. Dude! This music! Stop it! For God's sake! The water is switched off. Oh my God! Stop this music! What's going on here at the operating? Ooh, a little twitchy. The sheet is concealing a pair of human legs. No comment on the fact that the severed pair of human legs is in fact twitching? Okay. Hey, here's one of the gas mask guys. This body appears to have been operated on multiple times. It doesn't even look human anymore. Who is doing this? Yeah, this is what I'm wondering is, like, there's supernatural stuff, but how much is supernatural and how much is evil science? Oop. That's actually a pretty good scare. That was really creepy. And being dragged there. Another pair of human legs. The implication is that the spitty corpse guys were being made in this morgue by chopping bodies in half. But, yeah, I don't know. One of these is going to leap off and attack us, yeah. But there's no light down here, so... What a conundrum. Blood is seeping out of the door. I'm not gonna open it. I don't... I was about to say, I don't think that's gonna be our choice in a moment. And sure enough, there comes the spooky little jump scare. That was really funny. It's scary, don't worry, I'm scared. But that was really funny, them popping out of them like a whack-a-mole set. More nails. Really gotta start shooting people. Look at how many nails I've got. At least I'm doing a good job of conserving supplies, yes? Thing is that the nailer... Look, even the spitty guys take forever to kill with it, so it's a little... Stacks of documents. That is the vibe, though, you know? Survival horror. The base weapon isn't supposed to make you feel powerful, so... Door unlocked. Nice, so this hooks back up to... Basement west. Right, good. Now... I feel like I was supposed to find something down here. Door unlocked, but I feel like I've failed to do so. I feel like I got nothing out of coming down here in the morgue, even though we were supposed to investigate something down here. All I got was jump scared and, like, really unsettling music. Well, let's see if something popped out after that doofy scare. No? Nothing. Yeah, there's a pair of legs. There's nothing to interact with down here either. Like you know, like it goes into that screen where you can use an item. It's just like the little descriptive prompts. The filthy trash. Wheelchair. Gotta have one in your survival horror. Well, let's give this a test, I guess. Back in the meeting room. God, no VHS tapes. So after all that effort of working out stuff, we basically were cleared the basement. And the effort of getting into the morgue. I got nothing. That's certainly annoying. Well, here we are back in Basement East. A quick look in the radiation room, maybe? Or the X-ray room? The radiation room. Yeah, the father's gone from here, so we can dick around in this corner for a bit. Hey, I missed these nails all this time? Okay, thank you. Well, I'm glad I came down here for that, at least. Huh. Okay, well... Now, I'm seriously confused, everybody, because I definitely distinctly remember the morgue being called out as a place we need to go to. And on top of that, we got the knife, the scalpel that opened up the path to come to the basement, which is where the morgue is. So, all signs point that we're supposed to come down here. Oh! Oh! There are little bloodstains on the ground. Okay. Also, this looks like a really heavy thing. Man. Caroline's way tougher than she looks. Just moving this thing around this casually. Oh boy. Well, she does smack the crap out of monsters with her crowbar, so I guess she gets it done. This wasn't marked on the map, was it? No. No. Where was William Wildberger's diary? There it is. No, the father went to a secret place in the mausoleum, not the morgue, so... Mausoleum, I believe, is that area... here. But, so, yeah. Okay, well, good. I'm glad I didn't have to Google this one. I'm glad I at least put in the effort to really look around all the places, so... Once again, logical thinking of it has to be the morgue. Like, paid off. Ugh, experiment room. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. That's a candle. That implies we are to expect a fight. It appears they passed away during a medical procedure. How long has this place been abandoned? Dude's been skeletonized. Unusual. Some more light going? Now, is it a crawly guy or a wheelchair lad? I think it's a wheelchair guy because of all that noise it's making, which means it's gonna be a rough fight. There you are. Let's see if we can... Oh. Well, not like that, that's for sure. Ooh, let's see if I can take this guy. We got this. Oh. I may have just screwed that one up. Okay. Also, honestly, this is an area with tons of room to run around, so this could be a great time to just, like, you know, play keep away from this monster instead of engaging them, but... I don't know, I got all these nails. Maybe I'll just kill, like, one guy. Oh, kill 20 enemies. I got an achievement. That was the 20th guy I killed. Yay. Okay, ate up a fair amount of nails, but we still got plenty, so... Okay, look. Let me kill the one guy to feel good about myself. A sheet has been draped over this corpse. Catapult flowers have been placed on top. Okay, is that a real thing? I'm gonna really quickly Google this, because what the heck, I have never heard of a catapult flower. Oh yes, it's a real flower. Epiphyllum oxypetalum. The Dutchman's pipe cactus, princess of the night, or queen of the night. Wait, hold on, but this doesn't say catapult anywhere. This, what? It's a kind of cactus. But it looks like those flowers. Yeah, it's a type of a cactus, apparently. I'm not sure why this flower came up when I googled catapult, because I'm looking at the Wikipedia page and I don't see the term catapult anywhere. Oh, I wonder if that's like... Where does this thing grow? Hold on, range. Native to southern Mexico and to extensive areas of Southern America. Okay, I wonder if it's called a catapult, like, in South America. And, it's again, a reference from the developers. Maybe.